Hello world and welcome to my world. Oh wow, I messed up. I messed up with the sound. Hold on a second. How is this possible? Okay, let's learn live. Okay, that's there. Now, this mic. Okay, so now this should be working. Am I live in two? Okay, that's it. Excellent. So this is working. Ruben, hello, welcome. Space Mute One, thanks so much. Space Gal, welcome to my stream now. Nemanja, hello, hi. Yeah, so I'm very new. This is literally my second time using the studio, so I'm still a little bit learning. Heavenly Dew, hello, welcome. Great to see everyone. So and actually I haven't been live streaming, and I even lost the stack in here. I didn't tune in every single day to check what's going on with hubs. So probably there is a lot of news. Nemanja, thanks. Greetings back from the nearby Montenegro. I'm going to try to catch up with everything. So I've been working on these curatorial things, and there another exhibition was happening in Shanghai. Actually, its opening is today. I still haven't opened that at all. Thank you for the high five award. And then I just figured I haven't touched the piano as a result. So there'll be a Hans in a hubs in a month. Mark, yes, exactly. You will be in a hubs in a month. Is that what you mean? Um, so yeah, I don't know what's actually new. I'm completely out of the loop, but I'm kind of trying to learn. As you can see, it's always something weird going on with my microphone, and I don't know how is the microphone now. I'm trying to stream with the high audio, and I still haven't used the technology. I'm waiting for some emails. Valorization of these days starts exactly, and it's going to be starting with some serious practicing because I haven't touched for a long time. John Adams, welcome. Thanks for joining. Hi everyone. So yeah, so let's see how it will be. Yeah, I literally haven't touched the piano. This is something that shouldn't be happening, and I don't know whether to start with what am I going to be working on. Maybe some Prokofiev, maybe start with the seventh. So this is going to be a really, really hardcore kind of just a focused open sourcing of the whole process. So okay, so that's just the start. So I have to make myself comfortable with every single note and fully relaxed. Okay, so now we're just sharing out. No, right. Okay, excellent. Here, yes. Yeah, with Periscope sadly is going away. So, but we have this new adventure, and very happy about it. Also, the fact that thank you, Ruben, for the Super Heart Award just now. So yes, so and also I'm quite excited about the studio. We could do some experimentation. I don't know. I'm definitely going to be featuring all of the, or at least the ones that want to be featured artists and just get a little bit more of the communication going on around the art world, around the imaginatorium, because that is actually the most important thing of the civilization. When we go to the other countries and we visit the museums, it's actually always, it comes down to art at the end of the day. And the art is actually this kind of this thinking thread that's going on from century to century. By the way, is this normal? I'm seeing myself in a mirror, kind of very weird. Is this normal? Is this a new feature? I don't know. And by the way, how is the sound as well? I think there maybe it could be some latency. Rasha, welcome. Thanks for joining. Although I see you in Periscope, so I would urge you, if you want to be still connected into this crazy world that I'm exploring and living in, then migrate either Hubs or YouTube. So anyway, the third movement. See, I'm now going to be finding the points that are problematic and then just reprogram the brain to just get them right. Because for a long time I haven't been playing this properly. I was always postponing, procrastinating, and now is the time to really clarify, to crystallize the piece. So that's it. So this is a disease chord. I think that there could be a disease chord. Okay, it's getting better. You think this is jazz? Actually not. But it sounds a little bit like it because it's Prokofiev was very visionary at the time. Although after it sounds very strange, very different than before. So let's go back to the third one. Okay, I'm just thinking about something. I wonder about that preset. You see, this is how my practicing session goes on. I think about different things the moment I'm kind of playing through it. This is a disease chord as well. in some other universe that I just don't want to accept. Because what if the music is the expression of some kind of like a, I don't know, some kind of different multiverses, and then it has this kind of shape? Because what is the music is the vibration. It's a little bit like a like architecture. It has its own shape. And then what if just my brain doesn't want to accept it, even if I want to accept it with the intention? Okay, that's it. You love the trousers. Of all of the things, you love the trousers. What about the music? What about the third movement? All of this drama, the machines, the firmament, the human machine, the human becoming a machine, and then learning how to unmachine itself. That's actually what's happening with our educational system. See? Now it's becoming a little bit more. So let's just now, I have to be working on this a little bit more. And my right contact lens. Daniel, thanks for joining. Thank God you are here. Although also fear God, because this is probably a disaster. I haven't touched the piano for a week. More secco. Yes, actually, yeah, thanks. I actually started a little bit, actually, let's try now the best. Because I realized when I'm practicing like this, I'm really making my most. Whereas if I'm practicing on my own, which hasn't been happening because so busy. Good morning, Wesley, welcome. So yes, let's try the secco, exactly. And by the way, also the other part in the first movement, that secco was really like helping me. Actually, I can't disconnect from this now. Was really helping me to understand this a little bit better. Right hand, the accent has to dominate. Yes, okay. See, that's what I'm having a disease chord in here. I was developing a theory just now. It is coming to my mind. What if the music is the representation of some other multiverse with kind of different structures and systems, and then just sometimes our brain, in the process of practicing, doesn't want to accept these special chords, and the next two notes have to be the opposites for the entire piece. Yes, okay. You mean the one, that one? And by the way, God given. The fact, sorry for mentioning so much the God, because I'm not that much of highly religious, but more in the sense of, you know what I mean. Anyway, it was really great what you told me about the piano, because only now I'm realizing the importance of it, not only in the third but also in the first movement. And in the third, it's really God given because it's so like heavy in this sense. By the way, it's only where it's accentuated, right? It's not in the parts where it's not, because I have this is some kind of a Russian weird edition. Yeah, I don't have it now. Oh no, it's here. It's this edition that I'm playing with. So I don't know. Sometimes actually the notes I even know. You see, this is Russian. It's actually bought in Russia. Woohoo, piano party. Exactly, them again. A piano party this time. And it's with the crazy Prokofiev. You see? I have to cement this. And the other one is totally right, totally, and as second as you can, yes, absolutely. So, and Polini is incredible inspiration there as well when it comes to the secco. Like, he is such a master. It's so perfect. Like, and by the way, this is also yours. You know, to be more prominent, and it completely makes sense. So, okay, let's connect it. Is it better? I think about the starting as quite, yes, exactly. Gonna listen. Preparing dinner. Wow, I can, yes. So. Okay, so this time I'm going to fix this even if I stay here for 2 hours. Okay, still not a machine, like it has to be a complete machine. As quietly, starting the thing, but starting as it's coming from the far away. You mean in the first movement or even this one? Oh, that's a good idea, because if it's you know, the prospect of the war and coming from the distance, it's not really diseased, because I think about the war a little bit like a disease. It's possessed by demons, and I'm using the symbolics from the Taoism, because in Taoism a lot of the times they're actually talking about the demons even in the context of the actual disease. Strict, almost military time. Yes, the machines, the military, that's exactly. Wow, coming from the distance. Let me write it down. And also I need to put a special symbol to draw out if it's yours. Coming from the distance. Coming from the distance. I think this is unique case. Guy, thanks for the high award. Yes, exactly. Yes. You see? instance, how do I explain this? By the way, when I imagine something, you know, like that, representational, it's so much easier. It's kind of like magic happens. Which is obviously my immaturity with the music. And then somehow it also, yeah, because everything has the two chances. Maybe we can rationalize it in that sense, kind of like a philosophical way of thinking. The dualism, this precipice of being in a dual existence. Walla walla, hello, guy. Legato from the accent in the left hand to the next note. Ah, okay, right. Aha. I'm in here. Ah, right. You see, it's not even written anywhere in here. No. You mean that, is it? Like here. It's almost like funny, isn't it, when it's separate? Okay. And then it has to be always, it seems way more omni, right, exactly. And also the piano makes it so much omnious, so much more, especially the ending. I remember that when I had so much trouble. I don't know, it's still not finished. Like, I mean, it's such a long process, obviously, because I can't practice that much and dedicate even my thinking process is that much. So, you know, this ending where I had fears. Okay, so it still has a lot of problems, but I think it's kind of better. I remember at the beginning, and then when you were telling me piano and all this, I was just trying to make this with force. Looked up Montenegro since here's the details. Okay, yes, Black Mountains. That's true. Hey Shan in Chinese. Mountain state. Yes, exactly. It borders all of these countries, and it's quite beautiful. And I enjoy sharing a little bit of the like open sources, creating, experiencing the world in togetherness. You have to keep yourself on a tight leash, exactly. And that's very difficult, but it's achievable with some more dedication, I think. You see, I'm missing a lot of notes, but you see, Seko is a problem for me. You see, missing up, so but that's probably it's easy for you to run. I know exactly. Teach a blind person piano if he doesn't know Braille. I'm sorry, I don't have experience in teaching at all. As for the blind people, I think that there is a little bit of the advantage because you can even perceive that sense, appreciate it more because there is no distraction of all of the visuality. But I mean, a lot of the pianists can play without looking at the keyboard. A lot better. Thank you so much, Daniel. Also, apologies if I don't know how is the sound quality because I'm streaming from Habs, and I remember last time when I was streaming a few days ago, 5 days ago, maybe something like that. Although piano probably a week because I didn't have time to touch it. I don't think it was fully, but units as quietly as possible. Yes, oh, in here, yeah, right. This is so pleasurable, but it's so very demanding. I even feel, I think that Maurizio Polini is even playing this kind of non-legato. I have no idea how is he managing. You said here, simply brutal. I have Daniel written all over the place here. Simple. Okay, I have to be practicing this, but that's for later. Let's progress a little bit more the number 3. This is the crazy way I'm practicing. But then also I'm using the opportunity of having you in here. Mussorgsky, Mussorgsky I started the other time. Yes, organic, and it even feels organic, which is funny. You know, once I get to be in that. I just have. It needs molation, definitely. This is Prokofiev. Thanks for taking thank you so much for being with us. So now the number 3 third movement. Let's get Daniel's gold because Daniel is literally in here. Is literally teaching me, my professor of the live stream, which is amazing. Just shows how amazing it is when open sourcing and then just finding the gold like that. Chris, thanks so much for subscribing. So it's coming from the distance. Okay, I need something. One moment. Okay, back. So what was it? Sarah Pulavtsam. I can read that, but I don't know what it means. Sarah Pulavtsam. What could it mean? I have no idea. Sorry, can't. I can read some Russian. I understand only maybe 80% if it's within the context, but I can't interact. So yes. So let's get the secco properly and the distance. Continue it as well, right? To stop make too much of a crescendo. All right, yes. In here, see, the problem is as well, it's kind of like heavy on the hand, and I know, I mean, it's comfortable. My hand is not that small, but still, I have some issues here. And I don't know whether it's a brain or, I mean, of course it's a brain, but also I get scared from this thing, and then, of course, the first instinct, because brain is such a manipulator, is to hide all of the things, to hide the failings, right? But now on this stream I want to expose everything. So let's try this actually, because once I get this right, it will be just working the brain. No, I got it too much. You see, too fast. Okay, one more time. So, and then maybe I will continue because this disease part is a little bit better. Yes, so. just at the end, the final 3 bars before the repetition. I think so. The left hand legato after the accent is okay, but the 2 following LF notes have to be expressive. Aha, all right. Following the let's see which notes is the accent is okay, but the 2 following. What is LF? What do you mean notes? So, mean here in this one. I mean the F sharp in here in this one. Is that it? Yes. Okay. Okay. Correct. Yes. So I have to be expressive and okay. Aha. I have to hear this. I'm too busy with the right hand to be able to, but this is great for expansion of. I'm losing sample. Okay, it has to be definitely much more. It's it came. Thank you. Very clear. Yes, thank you. Really clear as glass because I'm never realistic about that. I always think I'm so blurred about the clarity. But thanks so much, Daniel. As ever, I have you written all over in here. It's fantastic. Yes. And especially with the left hand, it's such a it's a wonderful thing. So I'll be practicing some more. Let's see how it will progress in here because I'm really decided to open this time and to not be drawn into the into the vices of kind of showing off, but rather just show the process. So let's continue in here. So this is the disease. I'm now paying for missing the note so many times in here, not tackling it. I love this part. Okay, messing up, but still it's kind of better. Yes, so. Listening, and now for the first time listening the every part of the left hand as a valuable one. Just checking here. Maybe I should turn off the video. How do I turn off the video of this one? Right, camera. Yes, perfect. Yeah, because I don't want to Don't know whether that will slow it down. So where's my other phone? Right, here it is. I don't know how is the sound. Oh, how long I've been live? 35 minutes. Okay. So this, how is the sound? I wonder. I actually can't check this before I stop this. All right, so it's working there, and it's still on a very small screen. Okay, maybe I could check on apps. Where's the apps here? I have so many apps, it's crazy. So okay, perfect. Just video show. It seems to be working there. Let's continue. So. Cool sound. Yeah, so it's a bit more in here. So. Let's fix this. What do you mean the piano? I think something doesn't dignify my attention. Okay, let's continue. So this. Almost like a really fantastic. Please, Michelle, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. So, this part now I'm going to do very slow. It's going to be unrecognizable because this is just really hard. Actually, even from the. So this is. slow now. Today as well. Just clarifying this. Even forgot the notes in that one. So let's just practice this part a little bit. Okay, that has to be a separate stream, I think, but that's... This really requires a lot of this practice. Okay, now I'm going to leave the third movement for a little bit, and then I'll be working on, I think, I'm going to be working on the first movement for a little bit. And even though I said I'll stay for 2 hours if I have to, I don't think I could stay for 2 hours because there's so many other things to do. But anyway, it's exciting to share. Okay, let's practice this now a little bit. It's already better. It's already better. It's kind of discordant in a very weird way. It's in both in terms of the rhythm, it's out of sync, and in terms of the harmony. Sorry about the picture. So the reason for that is because you're tuning in from Periscope, and I'm live streaming from HAPS, and HAPS is multicasting onto Periscope and YouTube with the potential also Twitter Live. But so it doesn't have this option to increase. I don't know what's going on. It was supposed to be available like that, but it didn't. It's bigger on HAPS. Yes, exactly. Chris, thanks for telling us. And so if you can or would like to, I would invite you to give it a chance. This HAPS app, and or else it could be also YouTube. And yeah, so I'm just I don't know about the sound. Is it the same like before or better? There was a little bit of iffy at the beginning when I started streaming in comparison to Periscope, but obviously Periscope is dying, so we have to find another platform for this. And so we just changed the finger orders. Crazy. And the left hand is just not working. It's almost like funny. So this is the thing in the context. When you bring something out of the context, this is a tragical sonata. It's about tragedy of human condition. Sounds beautiful, really, Jimmy. Thanks. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. So this sonata is about like incredible tragedy that happened in the Second World War in the middle of the 20th century. Actually, a little bit earlier than the middle. Click on the link instead of the little picture. Patrick. Thanks for joining. Wonderful to see you here as well. So yeah, and it's better. Wow. So, but what I wanted to say is, sounds like funny, isn't it? But actually, it just shows you when you bring something out of context and present it to somebody, and then it could mean completely the opposite of what it was actually meant. And we are living in this world where we oftentimes have this kind of like a very much a focus on what is said rather than what's meant. And I think in that context as well, Prokofiev is very contemporary. The reason why I'm so obsessed with Prokofiev lately, I don't know, it's just subconscious first and foremost. Although for a long time I've been very much interested in Prokofiev. I played some early sonatas, the number 3 and 5, and I didn't like them. But the 6, 7, and maybe even 8 at some stage, like the 6. Made some mistakes. Roger, hello, welcome, and thank you for the Stay Safe award. Absolutely, and applies to you and everyone else is ready here. Okay, so just a bit. practice a little bit more. Need to work on this part as well now. This kind of like question marks. Practicing, but it's getting better. Desktop about 20 centimeters, not small on desktop. Sorry, actually I'm streaming from the studio. I have the laptop over here because I want to get a bit more familiarized with it, and I actually don't know how is it on desktop. How can I check that? Actually, I don't think I can check on the desktop how it looks like. Because I don't have another computer. So anyway, okay, so now, yeah, we're very thoughtful. Oh, Pianoscope, thanks for joining. Hi, wonderful to see you. And also a huge shout out to Pianoscope in here, who is also live streaming the piano practices, sharing right now. I think I've seen you playing some partitas by Bach, right? Thank you, Jimmy. And so everybody should check Pianoscope, a bit more classical music, a little bit more insights from a different angle, from different place in the world, and also wonderful. I wonder how is the sound now. If you are still with us. Is it any better? Most welcome and most deserved. Yeah, no microphone at all. I have some very old. Actually, I don't even know what's the brand of this. Like, I mean, crazy. Very very simple. This kind of microphones. They were a little bit expensive. I remember I bought it in London some years ago. But I think this is completely outdated technology by now. So, and I have to use the thing for the iPhone. I have no idea. You know this thing as well. So it's just from the phone, but I'm streaming from the studio. It's actually from the computer there, and I'm using the phone as you can do that, right? So I wonder, and then I put on the last time when I was streaming, when I thought that it's going to be better sound, I didn't put on the high definition sound or something like that in there as well. Yes, so that's what I think is better. Will improve for phone or laptops. Yeah, yes, Roger, thanks. That's exactly what I'm planning to do, in fact, because right now this is also multicasting to all of these other platforms. So obviously, and then because if I want to kind of like document this whole process, it's better to document it in that way. in a little bit more quality as much as better. It's better now. Yes, thanks so much. So that's really makes me happy. So makes me also want to practice more. The only thing is with the time. So I really didn't touch the piano for a while, and now I'm very happy and very energetic with all the Prokofievism. So I just had a memory lapse. Okay. I'm messing up a lot of time. So, yeah, no worries about the. You mean the questions on the website, right? Yeah, definitely do so. Also, I think that I'll be doing another exhibition. So, everyone, please. Yeah, so maybe that one. I think I'm going to be tweeting on Twitter. I'll put it on as a pin tweet soon, but I need to get ready with all of these things because I have one exhibition already coming in on the 28th. What's so funny on okay, that one is definitely for out of here. Let's just do some exercise, some blocking if I can. Can I do blocking in here? How do I do blocking? Can do hunting gathering. You see, this is the first time. This is a proof how it's a good app that I can do the blocking. How do I do the blocking? Wow, it doesn't work. When I press, it just doesn't work. So, well, that's just internet for you. Maybe I can do it from here. Ah, it's from Twitter, right? Yeah, I don't know how. No, I don't know how to do the blocking. Yeah, it's not working, isn't it? It actually shows in here that it's from Twitter. So anyway, something to report to the team, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's just a shadow. It's just a dust, right? So yeah, these things probably or Periscope. Yeah, they have these kind of bugs and stuff is going on. Maria, welcome, Palma de Mallorca. I think I may have seen, but I couldn't join. It was too crazy the last few days. Wonderful to see you. Thanks. And yeah, so let's just work a little bit. Okay, so that means a lot, Hola. Thank you. Yes, exactly. And painting now, yeah, perfect. Wow, I just had something dropping, or that something dropped over there. One moment. Perfect inspiration, and thank you, Maria, for the high award. A lot of inspiration. I love your paintings, and it's amazing to see more multidisciplinary activities going on. Just one moment, I need to bring something up because just so it fell down. Okay, that's there. Okay, so now just a little bit more practicing because this is a help part, relaxing, right? Bye bye, have a great time. Absolutely. So let's see here. Okay, so this is a help part. Okay, so that's it. Is this it? Okay, just practicing a little bit more, I think, on this side. Milbert, hello, welcome, and please, everyone, move on away from Periscope and onto either Perhaps or YouTube because that's where I'm live streaming. Okay, I think that now I'm going to be moving on, doing some other stuff. Let's see what's up in here. It's a French. Okay, sorry, je ne parle pas français. Excusez-moi. I think I'm going to be finishing this stream. Wow, 1 hour 12 minutes. There has been some progress, but I still have to work on the infernal part. And that's maybe for the next practice session. Maybe tomorrow we'll see if I can do this every day. In the meantime, I wonder maybe I'll be experimenting a little bit with the studio in here, how it works and everything. So anyway, thank you so much everyone for joining this kind of a crazy session of Prokofievism mostly today. And then so I'll see you next time. Don't forget to migrate before Periscope for those who are joining from Periscope, because I still see quite a number of people joining from there. Be happy to see you. Thank you. Likewise. So migrate to either Hubs or the YouTube, and it's Irina ID is my name and surname on both of those. Unlike in Periscope and Twitter, is actually the other one. It's the idea trick. So yes. So I'll see you next time, everyone. Have a great time, morning, afternoon, evening.